Ladies, gentlemen, and anyone in between who may be watching, welcome to the semifinals of the Fellas League. Let's get into it. So, if you saw the last video, which you probably didn't because TikTok didn't let me upload it until 2 days later, and they definitely in some form of banned me because it only went to my followers, I think. It has 10 views. So, TikTok doesn't like me. I was mopey. I probably cussed too much, but I'm gonna do it again. They didn't give me an official strike or anything, so watch me do it again. So Cal off his bye last week was playing Rob, who beat Ish. Briggs took down Rag, and Pushon took down this guy. So that's great. This is another reason I want to get rid of divisions. Both these teams are from the East Division, which was by far and away better, and you'll see when we get to their matchups. And both these were from the West Division, and their booty cheeks. Let's just go ahead and get into the first matchup. No reason to beat around the bush here. All right, first matchup, the better matchup of the week for sure. Briggs versus Pushon, the two juggernauts. They're both projected 30 points more than the other matchup. This matchup's going to be crazy. Briggs, of course, has his axis of evil wide receivers. He has Tyreek Hill in his flex, because why the fuck not? Jefferson's back against Detroit's shitty defense. A.J. Brown is back against the Giants' shitty defense, and the Eagles are going to be coming for blood. Josh Allen gets to play the Chargers. I think you can see where I'm going with this. I'm picking Briggs by a mile, I think. Just crazy matchups. Jonathan Taylor against Atlanta. Atlanta's defense has been solid, but still. Sam Laporta against Minnesota's defense. Every matchup Briggs has is favorable, and that's why he's projected 136 points in a 14-man league. And Pushon's side over here, he had a couple decisions to make, like if he's going to start Aaron Jones or Jacoby Myers, but I think this is probably his best lineup. Chuba Hubbard against the Packers defense feels really good. Who knows? Carolina, maybe they'll start winning a couple games. Give the Commies the number one pick. I'm fine with that. Kieran Williams has been an absolute dog. I have to play him again this week in my other league, so that rocks. And I like his matchup against New Orleans. They have a good defense, but Kieran Williams is, I think, a dog. Kenneth Walker has been hit or miss. Myth? Oh. Dude, I'm a lawyer. I should be able to talk. Got a lisp. Patrick Mahomes, couple off weeks, but hopefully, the Raiders defense has looked, I'm going to chalk that up to the Chargers being bad. So, Pushon has the second best team in the league. It's just really unfortunate he ran up against a juggernaut in the first round. So I think if Briggs' matchups were a little bit worse, then I could justify picking Pushon. But Briggs' matchups are just so money. He could hang 200 this week. I'll be rooting my absolute dick off for Pushon. I'm the biggest Mahomes, Devontae Adams, everyone. Biggest fan for Pushon. Also, Michael Pittman Jr. almost died last week, and apparently he's been just fully practicing. So hopefully he plays, or Pushon might be even down worse. So picking Briggs, heart and soul are behind Pushon. And here it is, a matchup where they are projected identical numbers down to the first decimal. Oh my God, I'm excited. Both of these matchups this week are really good in really different ways. This matchup is horrible, but it makes it so, so good. Earlier in today, if you missed it, Keenan Allen is not playing this week, which is horrible for Cal. Now he is plugging in Rashid Shaheed. I say that good, but I can't say miss. Whatever. I'm in a bad place right now, fantasy-wise, but So I'm in a tough spot here. We got on one side Black Magic Rob, who just wins every game for no reason, and then on this side we have Fantasy Jesus. So it's a little angel and devil on my shoulder. It's kind of annoying. I'm just gonna walk through it because I haven't decided who I'm gonna pick yet. I'm gonna make my little graphic after I pick this. So, before I pick, Rob is starting Derek Carr, even though Jared Goff was on waivers this week. Brett, for some unknown reason, dropped Ferguson on the Cowboys, and he dropped Goff. I don't know why he did that, and I don't know why Rob didn't pick either of them up. He needs a tight end and a quarterback. It's like Brett texted Rob and was like, hey, you need these. I'm going to drop them for you. And then Rob just ignored him. So, I have Jake Ferguson now. I'm out of the playoffs, but I have Jake Ferguson, and Pushan picked up Goff. I don't know why Rob didn't. So now he's rocking with Derek Carr on Thursday Night Football. So this matchup is going to be decided tonight, basically. If Derek Carr comes out and plays like Derek Carr, Rob's going to lose. Monty's been taking a back seat since Dan Campbell figured out Jahmyr Gibbs was good. Robinson is hurt, and our team's horrible, and we're going against the best defense. That's a horrible start. But CeeDee Lamb. Now, CeeDee Lamb is easily the second best player in this matchup. This matchup is mostly going to come down to Lamb versus McCaffrey, and then Rashid Rice versus these two running backs. Otten's not a bad play. Slayton is you might want to consider starting Gabe Davis because the Bills are playing the Chargers, and the Chargers just gave up 63 to the Raiders. Rob, if you're seeing this, probably put in Gabe Davis. But then don't blame me if that doesn't work. So it's a lose-lose for me. Because I want Rob to win, because Cal's insufferable, but also Rob's insufferable too. On this side, Noah Brown had a really good game last week, but he's questionable, and some of the wide receivers on the Texans might be back, and Stroud's not back. So he's a real hit or miss, but Cal doesn't really have many other options. Taysom Hill, I don't hate it. Sean Payton on Thursday Night Football. Not Sean Payton. Just the Saints. The Saints on Thursday Night Football get a little tricky. Taysom Hill tutty or two. I kind of like the play. Rashid Rice has been awesome. Vegas' defense isn't fantastic. Chase Brown is a big old probably nothing burger there. Jake Browning, probably about the same. He'll do fine. But it all comes down to McCaffrey. I mean, McCaffrey put up 41 last week. I mean, if he does that again, Cal wins. But he's going up against a really tough Baltimore defense. So I'm picking Cal here. Oh, no. No, I can't pick against the Black Magic. I'm picking Rob here in an extremely close matchup. So here we are. My face slotted amongst my still alive comrades. My official round 2 predictions are Rob over Cal and Briggs over Pushan, meaning we have a Rob Briggs finals, and that hurts me. I think Rob is probably a slight underdog. I'm about to go make the lines right now, but I think he wins, and I think he knocks off Cal. So there's my predictions. A little after the credits, little thing for you here. Transition. All right, we got the round 2 official odds made by yours truly. Disclaimer, I am not a professional sports book. I have no idea how to make these lines. I'm just throwing numbers out there based on what I feel in my heart. Thank you. Now the disclaimer's gone. So like I said, I think Cal's a slight favorite here just because of McCaffrey. So, I mean, the spreads don't really mean anything because it's fantasy football, but minus 120 versus plus 102, I think it's about a field goal game if we're looking at NFL terms. I think it's pretty close. The over-under is hilarious. I think that's pretty close to their legit over-under, but Cal has the potential to just hammer that over. And poor Pushan. Once again, the spread doesn't really mean anything. The real spread ESPN gave was like 7. I bumped it up to 10. Briggs is a big favorite, and the over is way bigger. And then I had to speed through that last part so you can screenshot whatever you need. But these are the official championship odds. Briggs, huge favorite. Cal is the next favorite just because he's favorited to get to the championship. Pushan and Rob are kind of a toss-up. If Pushan wins this week, he'll be favored in the championship, but he has a less likely chance of getting in the championship. So I'm, once again, not a real odds maker, but that you can see my thought process there. Pushan's probably going to lose this week, so he has the worst odds. Rob has a chance to win this week, a little bit better odds. But yeah, it's basically just who can beat Briggs. Someone has to. Can someone do it? That's what I'll be rooting for this week. Go Pushan. I'm not in the finals, but goddamn, I'm still going to enjoy them. Godspeed, gentlemen.